She's bold, self-assured, and independent. And she has no idea you exist, and even if she does, she doesn't really seem to care. Getting past her thick skin will require more than just a friend request or playful flirting. If you want to win her over, you'll have to show her that you respect her for her individuality and that you are deserving of her respect in return. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you how to get her attention, get to know her, and break down her walls. Keep watching. Welcome back. Really appreciate you coming back to watch my videos. And if this is the first time you're watching the video as well, my name is Jessica. I'm a broadcaster, fitness enthusiast, a biker girl, and a voice actor who lives in Accra, Ghana. Proud African YouTuber. Yes, I am. Thank you so much for coming back. So today I give you a list of things, a list of secrets that you could use to get a difficult woman to fall in love with you. Now, as you know, this woman already has her world going on. She probably does not need you that much, and so you are only going to be complimenting the kind of life that she already lives to either enhance it or maybe just level up completely. Now, getting such a woman's attention can be quite difficult, a little more difficult than getting another woman from, perhaps a different social class whose boundaries may not necessarily be that high. Now, if you find yourself in this situation, then this is the perfect video for you. Over the next couple of minutes, I'll be sharing these secrets. So let's jump right in and do justice to them. We're going to do this in 3 phases, okay? Phase 1 is getting her attention, phase 2 is getting to know her, and phase 3 is breaking down her walls. Let's jump into the first phase, getting her attention. Now, strong-minded women are used to being in control. It's a thing for them. And so if you're a guy, I would recommend that, in getting to know her, you just pretty much walk right up to her and take charge of the whole situation. That's right. Go right up to her and let her know that you are interested. Now, because she's someone who's in total control of her life and other aspects, she probably does not get that a lot, like men wanting to just come and take over her life. However, let me issue this caveat that you do not want to be too pushy, too direct, too forceful or demanding, as that might be a big red flag for her and she might be turned off completely and begin to shut her walls down right in front of you. Now, another thing you want to do is to exude confidence, okay? Now, women like that. Women who are strong-minded are tickled by men who exude so much confidence. They're curious by men who exude so much confidence, and they wonder where that confidence is actually coming from. And so if you want to get her attention, yes, confidence is a big plus in these situations. Don't forget, she's probably used to being the most confident person in her space. And so when another person comes up to her exuding the same level or even more confidence, yeah, that definitely gets her going. A few things though. Assertiveness is the key, not aggression, okay? Now, if you don't get this right from the onset, you risk coming off like a jerk and it will ruin absolutely everything. Let your personality speak for itself, go in there and just switch on your charm. And who knows, soon you'll have her licking the palm of your hand, literally begging you for more. And also you want to loosen up, you see, because it's more comforting or accepting for people to know that you can make mistakes as well and handle awkward situations gracefully. All right, so don't be too uptight when you approach her. And finally, in trying to get her attention, be your own person. Now, most likely she is her own person and she will definitely acknowledge someone who's coming to the table just as is, without any frills, without any pomp and pageantry, just being you. Let your personality, your true personality, shine through. And if it's something that she really is intrigued by, she will open up and engage you a little bit more. In getting her attention, you also want to be a little more mysterious. Like, there are a lot of guys who start to literally tell you their life issues the moment they start engaging you in conversation. Yes, there are guys like that. And I think that it's not really smart. Like, leave some of the conversation for another day. Leave her wanting more. Leave her trying to figure out, who did I just meet? Who was this guy? Like, I want to know more about him, right? Instead of, oh, dude talks a bit too much. Can't wait I can't wait to get out of this space so I don't have to engage him again. And in getting to know her, please don't try too hard. There are a lot of guys who just go overboard, completely overboard. Just back up a little bit and she should be fine. So now that you have her attention, you need to get to know her. And I mean, actually take your time to figure out who this mysterious woman is. Find out what, makes her tick. What is that thing that inspires her? What's that thing that motivates her? Dig a little below the surface and things will start to emerge that you can make conversations out of. And remember to approach her with no judgment whatsoever. No judgment, just open book, open mind, hear her out. That's all she wants after all. Now, everyone is different, so remember to treat her differently. Leave all your prejudices at home. I don't know if this is a woman that you may have seen around, heard things about. You might want to be that guy to go a little further to find out exactly who she is for yourself, instead of listening to hearsay. Show interest in her interests, get to know her friends, do things with her as well, find out what she loves to do. If she likes to go in the great outdoors, guys go out exploring. If she likes to go for dinner or outings, make sure you're helping her discover, say, new places. And soon, and before, you could say, Jack, you guys are going to be like hitting it off serious. And to the final part, break down her walls. Hear me out. Now, don't let yourself be chased off, okay? I know sometimes like a girl or a lady with such an image as hers and a social history, she might not be so open to letting you into her space and telling you like all the things that you may necessarily need up front to build a good relationship. But I would say don't be discouraged, because usually such people need a little bit of work, just a little bit of work to make things happen. So instead of, just saying, oh, this girl's so long, like she wouldn't even make me see her, XYZ, I recommend that you actually continue to be there for her anytime that she needs you. Of course, if it's subject to your own availability, but, put in an extra effort. Don't be discouraged that things aren't moving as fast as they should. Such women have usually seen a lot and therefore are very guarded. And it takes a little more than average time to truly get them to open up to you and begin to engage on the kind of level that you're looking for. Another thing I would say is know when to back off, because you see, there are a lot of guys who don't get it. You meet them the first day and you already know everything about them. And they're trying to push their own dreams and aspirations on this woman that they just met. Here's the thing. She has her own dreams. She has things that she wants to do. So don't get carried away in, trying to get to know her such that you're being so forceful and you don't actually know when to back off. Because knowing when to back off is critical. There are times when she wouldn't want you in her space. There are times when she wouldn't want to hear from you. There are times when she just wants to be with herself. Now, don't forget, such people have no issues being with themselves. So if you're not someone who can sort of pick up those subtle cues, you may be pushing all the wrong buttons and will end up not being successful with this particular woman. So what I'd say is be a good friend. Right? To break down her walls, you actually need to be genuine at this. Offer her your time when she needs it, if you have time. Your support whenever she needs it. It could be just a listening ear. Be there for her, because chances are she doesn't also get a lot of people who do that for her, or a lot of people who are willing to just help her out without expecting anything in return. So if you become that guy, trust builds really quickly, and she begins to open up a whole new world of her life to you that you could have never imagined. So I would say that because of her persona, like a lot of people may not want to draw closer to her for different reasons. She exudes so much confidence, she looks unfriendly. But the truth is, you really need to look past her tough girl label, because I can bet you that beyond that whole facade of strength and confidence that she exudes, is really a woman looking for love or companionship, or maybe even just a long-term relationship leading to marriage. And finally, I think another pointer would be just telling her what you really like about her. I mean, what is it? What is that thing? So you don't just become like those other guys who are quick to say, I love you, or I'm falling in love with you after meeting her for 24 hours. No woman who's worth her salt will believe that, you know. I mean, not to say that I don't believe, or women don't believe in, you know, love at first sight, but you know, usually you want to test the waters. Usually you want to be sure that this is what you're feeling, and don't be too quick to just blurt it out, because that could straight away take you from the serious zone to the unserious zone, and that's not a good place to be. Neither is it a difficult hole to crawl out of. Now, I hope that these tips will be helpful. I'm wishing you the best of success with going for this woman that you have an eye on. My name is Jessica. If you love this video, please don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe, turn on all notifications so you get notified every single time I post. Have a good one. Later.